In today's world, where status is often measured by the price tag on your watch, the logo on your clothes, or the number of likes on your latest social media post, the Sigma male quietly moves in the opposite direction. He is a man who doesn't chase the spotlight, doesn't crave the applause, and refuses to be defined by the shallow hierarchies of alpha and beta. Instead, he exists entirely on his own wavelength, an independent thinker who navigates life according to his own principles. This autonomy is not a rebellious act for attention. It's a conscious choice rooted in self-reliance, inner strength, and a deep understanding of what truly matters. This independent mindset naturally shapes the way he manages his money. While many people spend recklessly to keep up with peers, impress strangers, or follow fleeting trends that lose relevance within months, the Sigma male views money through a far more strategic lens. To him, money is not a status symbol. It is a tool. It's the key to freedom, the shield of security, and the foundation of long-term independence. Every purchase he makes is a reflection of his values: efficiency, minimalism, and self-sufficiency. He does not buy things to show off. He invests in things that make his life more effective, more secure, and more aligned with his vision of autonomy. In this in-depth exploration, we will peel back the layers of the Sigma male's financial habits to uncover philosophy that drives them. From his disciplined spending and calculated investments to his focus on value over vanity, we will examine 10 powerful ways the Sigma male chooses to allocate his resources. Each of these choices reveals something essential, not just about his bank account, but about his personality, his priorities, and his worldview. By the end, it will be clear why his approach to money is as unconventional as it is deeply intentional, and how it forms yet another part of the quiet strength that sets him apart from the rest. 1. Invisible wealth, the art of financial discretion. In a culture obsessed with flaunting success through luxury cars, branded clothes, and ostentatious accessories, the Sigma male walks a different path. At first glance, you might not even suspect he's financially well off. There's no gleaming sports car parked in his driveway, no wrist weighed down by a designer watch, no social media feed overflowing with vacation selfies from exotic locations. This is deliberate, not accidental. The Sigma male has no interest in playing the game of public validation. Where others use wealth as a loudspeaker to broadcast their status, he uses it as a silent foundation to build lasting independence. Beneath the surface, his financial decisions are sharp, strategic, and deliberately quiet. Instead of pouring money into conspicuous consumption, he channels it into long-term, value-generating assets. Index funds that grow steadily, cryptocurrency secured in cold wallets far from prying eyes, and real estate holdings that provide stability and cash flow. His wealth compounds behind the scenes, invisible to the casual observer, but powerful enough to change the trajectory of his life. To the outside world, his lifestyle may appear modest. A practical car that doesn't turn heads, a comfortable but unpretentious home, and clothing that prioritizes quality and comfort over designer labels. But this restraint isn't born from limitation. It's a conscious choice. Every dollar saved from not chasing trends becomes a brick in the fortress of his financial sovereignty. The Sigma male understands a timeless truth. Real wealth is not about how much you can show, but about the options you can afford. Money, to him, is more than currency. It's leverage, protection, and the ultimate escape hatch. It gives him a freedom to walk away from a toxic job without hesitation, to cut ties with manipulative people, and to live life without bending to the pressures of society's approval. 2. Buying time, the ultimate luxury. For the Sigma male, the most valuable commodity in existence is not gold, property, or even money. It's time. He recognizes that no amount of wealth can buy back a wasted hour. While others are content to grind away their days on repetitive tasks or errands, he is meticulous about guarding his hours, refusing to trade his most precious resource for trivial pursuits. His spending habits reflect this philosophy. He doesn't hesitate to outsource chores that drain his energy. A cleaning service handles his home. A meal prep company ensures healthy food without hours in the kitchen, and a virtual assistant tackles repetitive administrative work. For him, paying for these conveniences isn't indulgence, it's efficiency. He also invests in premium convenience. If faster shipping means he can move forward with his project sooner, he'll pay the extra cost. If a high-performance tool or gadget can save hours of manual effort, he considers it money well spent. Automation plays a key role in his strategy. Bills are paid automatically, repetitive processes are streamlined, and specialized tasks are delegated to experts, so he can focus only on the things that truly matter to him. The Sigma male lives by a reversal of the standard equation. Most people spend their time trying to make more money. He spends his money to create more time. Every hour freed is an hour he can dedicate to self-development, creative projects, or simply savoring life on his own terms. To him, this is the ultimate luxury, not material possessions, but the ability to control the rhythm and content of his days. 3. Subscription detox, the ruthless elimination of financial leaks. Recurring payments are the silent killers of financial freedom. The world runs on subscription models. Streaming platforms, fitness memberships, digital tools, and countless other small fees that quietly drain bank accounts month after month. Most people sign up, forget about them, and watch their financial energy seep away without even realizing it. The Sigma male refuses to let this happen. His approach is methodical and unsentimental. Several times a year, he conducts what he calls a subscription audit. He combs through his bank statements and account records, scanning for any recurring charges. For each one, he asks himself a brutally simple question. Am I actually using this, or is it just a habit? If the answer is anything short of a resounding yes, the subscription is canceled. No hesitation, no second chances. He doesn't cling to services just in case he might use them later. Even small, inexpensive subscriptions are not immune to his scrutiny. His logic is simple. Every unnecessary payment, no matter how small, is money diverted away from meaningful purposes. Over time, these cuts keep his expenses lean, his financial commitments light, and his resources focused on what truly matters. This discipline has a compounding effect. By eliminating financial leaks, he maintains a streamlined money flow, nothing wasted, nothing forgotten, and no invisible chains tie him to services he doesn't need. In the Sigma male's world, financial clarity isn't just about saving money. It's about reinforcing his autonomy and ensuring every dollar works in service of his freedom. 4. No debt discipline. Financial freedom is non-negotiable. For the Sigma male, debt is more than just a financial burden. It's a subtle form of enslavement. He doesn't reject it merely out of frugality. He rejects it because it robs him of the one thing he values most: control over his own life. To him, owing money to someone else is the same as handing over a piece of his autonomy. Whether it's a credit card company, a bank, or a lender, any debt is a chain, and chains are meant to be broken, or better yet, avoided altogether. His personal rules are strict and unwavering. Credit cards are paid in full every single month, without exception. He refuses to carry a balance, knowing that interest charges are just financial quicksand, slowly swallowing the unwary. He avoids financing traps entirely. If he cannot pay for something outright, he waits, saves, and buys it later rather than commit himself to monthly payments. Above all, he prioritizes an emergency fund before any luxury purchase, ensuring that he has a solid safety net for life's unexpected challenges. The psychological benefit is profound. By living debt-free, he removes one of life's heaviest stressors. There's no lingering anxiety over due dates, no fear of losing his possessions to repossession, and no dependency on a paycheck to cover interest charges. His money is his own, unclaimed by anyone else, and that sense of ownership is a cornerstone of his independence. 5. Expensive high quality over cheap low quality. In a throwaway culture where products are built to break, so you'll buy them again, the Sigma male takes the opposite approach. He sees the hidden cost of cheap goods, the cycle replacement, the frustration of poor performance, and the waste of time spent shopping again and again. For him, buying disposable items isn't frugality, it's a trap. Instead, his spending philosophy is clear: buy once, buy right. If a $500 jacket will last 10 years, it is far more valuable than buying 5 $100 jackets that wear out after 2. He doesn't care for clutter or excess. Minimalism and durability go hand in hand in his world. He would rather own a handful of carefully chosen high-quality possessions than fill his space with mediocrity. By focusing on long-term value rather than short-term savings, he creates a lifestyle that's both efficient and sustainable. This approach offers a hidden return on investment, not just financially, but in peace of mind. High-quality items perform better, last longer, and demand less attention. freeing his energy for more important things. 6. Delayed gratification tests. The 30-day rule. Modern consumer culture thrives on urgency, flash sales, limited time offers, and the seductive promise of instant gratification. But the Sigma male is immune to these psychological traps. He knows that impulsive purchases often lead to regret, clutter, and wasted money. His method is simple but powerful. Before making any significant purchase, he waits. This waiting period can be as short as 3 days or as long as a full month, depending on the item. If, after the waiting period, he still truly wants or needs a product, he buys it. Most of the time, however, the desire fades, revealing that the urge was nothing more than a fleeting impulse. This habit serves multiple purposes. It eliminates unnecessary spending, ensures that every purchase has genuine value, and keeps his finances aligned with his deepest priorities rather than his passing whims. In a world where everyone is sprinting toward the checkout button, the Sigma male's patience is a rare and powerful advantage. 7. One-bag travel philosophy. Mobility as freedom. While most travelers haul multiple suitcases stuffed with just-in-case items, the Sigma male prefers to move through the world with effortless agility. His rule is simple: one bag, no exceptions. This is not just a packing strategy. It's a statement of how he chooses to live. He invests in ultralight, durable travel gear, a single high-quality backpack, versatile clothing that can be mixed and matched, and compact essentials that serve multiple purposes. By avoiding checked luggage, he sidesteps baggage fees, long waits at the carousel, and the risk of lost belongings. His mobility means he can change plans at a moment's notice, hopping on a different flight or heading to a new city, without being tied down by excess possessions. But this approach runs deeper than travel convenience. It's a reflection of his entire philosophy on life. The Sigma male values freedom over accumulation, experiences over possessions, and flexibility over the false security of stuff. Whether crossing continents or simply navigating his daily life, he carries only what he needs, leaving room for what truly matters. 8. Health as an asset, investing in longevity. The Sigma male understands a truth that many overlook. No amount of money matters if you don't have the health to enjoy it. To him, wealth without physical vitality is like owning a luxury car with no engine. It looks impressive but can't take you anywhere. This belief shapes the way he spends his money, turning health into one of his most important investments. His grocery cart is filled with premium nutrition, organic produce, high-quality protein sources, and supplements chosen not for trendiness but for proven benefits. He ensures the water he drinks is clean and pure, understanding that small daily choices compound over years to influence overall well-being. Preventive care is a cornerstone of his approach. He schedules regular checkups, gets comprehensive blood work, and embraces early detection methods so potential issues can be addressed before they become serious problems. When it comes to fitness, he invests in sustainability rather than short bursts of motivation. Whether it's a gym membership, durable home workout equipment, or lifelong sports like swimming, hiking, or martial arts, his goal is to remain active well into old age. The return on this investment is priceless. More energy to pursue his passions, lower medical expenses in the future, and the possibility of a longer, healthier, more independent life. 9. Spending on hobbies, the pursuit of mastery. While many people treat hobbies as a way to kill time, or as fleeting distractions, the Sigma male views them as integral to his identity. For him, hobbies aren't just entertainment. They're arenas for skill building, creativity, and personal mastery. Every passion he pursues is taken seriously, with the same dedication others might reserve for their careers. When he commits to a hobby, he invests in it properly. That might mean purchasing the highest quality tools he can afford, whether precision woodworking equipment, a professional-grade camera, or a finely crafted musical instrument. He understands that the right tools enhance both performance and enjoyment. Beyond equipment, he puts money into education and training, courses, workshops, and even mentorship programs, because he knows skill development doesn't happen by accident. Most importantly, he dedicates time to his hobbies with intention. They aren't occasional indulgences, but scheduled, protected parts of his life. This commitment ensures steady improvement, deep satisfaction, and the cultivation of talents that enrich his existence. For the Sigma male, hobbies are not an escape from life. They are a vital part of living it well. 10. The occasional gift, thoughtful generosity. The Sigma male is often perceived as emotionally detached or overly self-contained. But this image doesn't tell the whole story. While he may not be the type to shower people with constant gifts or exaggerated gestures, when he does choose to give, it's always meaningful. His generosity is selective but deeply sincere, reserved for the people who truly matter to him. He avoids a flashy or generic, opting instead for gifts with a personal touch. A rare book that speaks to someone's deepest interests, a custom-made item that reflects their personality, or a thoughtfully chosen experience they'll remember for years. These gifts often arrive unexpectedly, without the push of a holiday or special occasion, making them even more impactful. Quality always outweighs quantity in his approach. He would rather give one perfect, unforgettable gift every few years than dozens of thoughtless ones. Through these rare but profound gestures, he communicates something important. Beneath his disciplined, self-reliant exterior lies a deep appreciation for genuine relationships and shared moments. Conclusion: money as a tool, not a trophy. At the heart of the Sigma male's financial philosophy lies a guiding principle. Money exists to serve him, not to control him. Every decision he makes with his resources reflects a deliberate choice to protect his independence, enhance his quality of life, and secure his future. He doesn't spend to impress others, to climb shallow social ladders, or to validate his worth through possessions. Instead, he uses money as a shield against dependency, as a key to unlock time for what matters, and as a means to invest in health, personal growth, and lasting relationships. His approach is disciplined, intentional, and unapologetically personal. While others exhaust themselves chasing the mirage of status, he quietly builds a life rooted in strength, freedom, and self-sufficiency. In a society drowning in consumerism and performative wealth, the Sigma male's financial habits stand as a masterclass in what it truly means to be rich. Not in possessions, but in autonomy, purpose, and peace of mind. Do these ideas resonate with you? If you found yourself nodding along or reflecting deeply on the traits and experiences we explored in this video, I'd love to hear your thoughts. The Sigma male mindset isn't often talked about openly. In your perspective, whether you identify with it personally or have encountered it in others, adds valuable depth to the conversation. Drop a comment below and let me know which part hit home the most for you. Have you seen these traits in yourself or someone you know? Your insights help build a community where authenticity and growth are prioritized over popularity and performance. If you're drawn to this kind of introspective, no-nonsense content around Sigma males, psychological strength, emotional intelligence, and high-value living, there's more waiting for you. Explore the other videos on this channel for deeper dives, actionable insights, and raw truths that cut through the noise. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay sharp, stay grounded, and stay unapologetically real. Until next time.